Good morning. This is the first time I've been able to get out since the Scotland trip. That was end of May. It's now the 28th of July. It's a couple of months since I've been out. I walked 5 yards and I'm breathing heavy already. So time is 9:45. Check my phone because I've left my watch at home. And I'm doing a new route today. Not quite the Ogwen Valley, but you do get views down the Ogwen Valley. Well, might possibly get views down the Ogwen Valley. Weather, bang average really. It's given cloudy most of the day. Sun's trying to break through, but there's some thick cloud coming in now. Might be a few showers, but nothing horrendous hopefully. Can't make it out probably on this camera, but I can see Puffin Island and then Anglesey. You won't make it out, but I can just make out Penmon Lighthouse. So I'm at Marchlyn Reservoir and I'm doing a Marchlyn Loop. So I'm going up Carnedd Y Filiast, Mynydd Perfedd, Elidir Fawr, Elidir Fach, and back down, and I should come back down, hit this road somewhere on the loop. So when there's some views to see, I'll bring you back. But it's a bit uphill at the moment. Not a bad day. Oh, it's all uphill that. Bit of a slug coming up the road. That's Marchlyn Bach, which means Little Marchlyn Reservoir, and the other one's up there. A bit windy. Right, so when I park the car, you follow the road as far as it goes, and it goes to the right to go up to see the dam, and you just follow it round left and pick up this path up to the top. So that's what we'll do. The cloud's quite low, not rained yet. It's one of them funny days where it's not really cold, but the wind's really cool. So when you're sheltered, you're hot, but when you're in the wind, it's quite nippy. We've had a bit of a horrendous month with rain this month after the heat wave in June. So we keep the feet dry. We're going up that way. Excuse the wind noise, but look at the heather, all purple and orange. There's a Marchlyn Reservoir, Elidir Fawr up there, and we're heading up there. It fell over then. Excuse the wind noise. Forecast 30 to 34 mile gust up top, so a bit breezy, but that's where we're heading. Marchlyn Reservoir, Marchlyn Bach, Menai Strait, Anglesey. Got a little bit of respite from the wind before I get there to the summit. Carnedd Y, Island, Anglesey, Menai Strait, out to sea. I'll do a 360 from the top, but you won't hear anything I say because of the wind. There's no obvious path coming up there, scrambled up all the rocks. The path goes round and up to the summit shelter. I'll show you the route that I've come today. Let's get it in perspective. That's where I am now. Carnedd Y Filiast. I'll come up this road here, follow the path up round Marchlyn Fawr, the Marchlyn Bach, sorry. And then where the road divides, just follow it around up this little path up here. Carnedd Y Filiast, and now I'm going on to Mynydd Perfedd and then back round Drop back down there somewhere. I'll show you the views. View of Trivan, the Oggy Valley down there, Bethesda. Summit of Mynydd Perfedd. Good views down to the Oggy. Oggy Cottage, Penarollowen, Trivan, Mynydd Fach, you see Castle of the Winds, Mynydd Fach. Walk down here, this lump, Foyle Gork, Magarn, Snowdon Range, Elidir Fawr where we're going next. Fantastic views. Woo. See a proper view of the dam now. Quite low, but it's probably not as low as it was last month with all the rain we've had. Heading up there now. When I normally do Elidir Fawr, I come over the Garn and follow that path that you can see down there. It comes round and meets up with this one by here. Now, up the ridge, over. Great little walk this. Looking back at Carnedd Y Filiast, Mynydd Perfedd, the summit's just over there. Joined up with the path I normally take now. There's a nice little ridge scramble, but there's a path lower down, you don't have to do that. When I got to the bit of exposed bit there, I stepped down because of the wind, but on a calm day, it's a nice walk. Up to the summit, time for some lunch. Just a word of warning, if you do the Elidir Fawr in the wet, there's some really glassy rock. You step on that, your foot's gone and you've gone over there. Nearly on the ridge now. See the route. Clouds coming in now. A very busy summit. Just left the summit, Elidir Fawr, head along the ridge and then drop down, back down the grassy track, back down that way. Visibility keeps disappearing, but just clearing a bit again now. Coming along the ridge from Elidir Fawr, and there's a little track that drops down. You can see it a few seconds ago. You can see the path up to Elidir Fach. So that's the way to go. That's Llanberis down there, the sunshine. There's two ways. You could cut back to the dam and back down the road, or you can go over here to the top and drop down the ridge, pick the road up further down. So, great route. It's freezing in that window. 28th of July, and it's like, I don't know, it's like autumn. There you go, it's gone. The mist is gone. So we're going down there, and down there somewhere. We'll find out when we get there. Got some views though. Nice views now. An island. great walk this so far. Head up to the summit there now. Summit of Elidir Fach. Little Elidir. There's the summit of Elidir Fawr. Big Elidir. Or great. Let's have a look at these views while the clouds are gone. Yeah. See the start of the Mynydd Straight. Back out there. Marchlyn Mountain in the distance. Snowden Range. Looking back over the other side of the Ogden Valley there. And that's where we started. Carnedd Y Filiast. Lovely jubbly views. Nice. See where we're heading back. Right, so I'm parked down there, so I want to follow the grassy bank that way somewhere. I can actually see where I'm parked. If you do this walk in good visibility, there's no problems whatsoever. You can see, you can see the path going up the mountain. You can see the mountains you're heading for. You get up there, you can see the whole route laid out in front of you. But in poor visibility, it can be quite tricky in a couple of places. But I want to get over there, so I'll head over that way. There is a bit of a path, and from there just take a bearing. You want to head roughly north, so might as well follow this little path as far as I can, find a way down. This is one of those paths that if you're looking down it's not very obvious that there's a path, but if you just keep your eye in front of you, you can just work it out. But there's a couple of pile of rocks there and a pile of rocks there that you're sort of heading for if you get a bit stuck, but basically it's pretty much straight down the ridge, and you can see the reservoir there. So we're able to hit that road somewhere down here. I'm parked down there. It looks like we just keep going that way. Right, basically you follow that faint path all the way. It takes you to the end of the ridge and then it swings round. You see the reservoir just over there and the smaller one there, and you can just see the faint trail going all the way back down to the road there, and then just walk back down to the cars. Awesome views. Apparently, to generate the electricity, they pump the water up from this lower Elidir Fach at night using cheap French electricity, and then in the daytime, at peak times, they release it from the upper one, generating power. So don't ask me, but that's what they do. Amazing. Right, that was easy enough. That's the end of the ridge, all those rocky bits. Basically from the summit, you just head north and you can follow, there's a faint path all the way. If you concentrate, you can follow it all the way. And then it comes round the ridge and then drops down here. It actually joined another path. So if you go too far over on the ridge, there's obviously another path that drops down, and this path is dead easy to follow. It brings you all the way down to the road. And then all I got to do now is walk back to the car. I'll summarise the walk at the end. Right, just show you the route. Back at the car now. I don't know if you can see that. Sun shined on it there. The sun's just come out. I parked. You come up the Marchlyn Road, and you can park Where's the fence line? There's the fence line. You can park just here, and then you walk up this road. It must be getting on for a mile walk up the road. Just keep left on the road, and you follow it all the way up, and then you see a path that's going up the mountain. So you follow this road up here, and then you just hit this path. It goes right up to there. You hit this path up to Carnedd Y Filiast, Carnedd Y Filiast, and then you walk along Mynydd Perfedd. There's a clear path to there. You go over the stile, and then from here you see a little stile here, and you just follow this path here. It takes you all the way along the ridge. Great views back down to the reservoir, up to the summit of Elidir Fawr, and from there you walk along the ridge until you hit, there's a little path somewhere, it's about here, and it basically gradually goes down and it goes straight up the fence line up to Elidir Fach summit, and from there you follow the ridge back round, and then you drop down here and you come out by here, and then it's just a walk back down the road. So that's a cracking walk. I can't remember what time I said I started. I think, because I forgot we watched today, I looked at my phone. I think it said 10:15. Was it 10:15 or maybe 9:15? I can't remember, but it's 1:30 now, so it doesn't take very long. It's only you know, 3.5 4 hour walk, and that's with having my lunch on the top as well. You can see Carnedd Y Filiast, go along the ridge, Mynydd Perfedd you can't see, and basically you come over Elidir Fach and back down Elidir Fawr, back down Elidir Fach and back round. So cracking walk. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.